Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere, then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgery, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about when you start to heal, never appear to be better than others. We are all on different mindsets. Our answers lie inside of each and every one of us. Just be a living example to be patient with the people you love, and patience with love is a great recipe. This happens quite a bit. People get a little bit of information, they get cocky, they get arrogant, egotistical, they start bashing, they start noticing in other people what they used to do. One of the things that I did when I started my recovery was say, thank you, that's not me anymore. That used to be me, watching me in action. And I just kept saying, thank you, that's not me anymore. And all I could do was be a living example. And I have to say, after 37 years, I've had people come up to me and just say, wow, you've never changed. You never put people down. You continue to be a living example. And I don't go out of my way to put anybody down because we pay the price. Remember this. We pay the price when we put people down, when we belittle, we degrade, we devalue, and we make them feel less than. And everybody loses when we do that. It's not a win-win. A win-win is being a living example. And when somebody asks you how you got there, you let them know. You tell them. You tell them how hard you've been working. And it's not for free. Once you stop doing the work, once you think you've arrived, that's when you lose everything. So today, what I want you to do is be very cautious about not being judgmental. It's extremely hard to do. We all do it on some level or another, but when we catch ourselves doing it, stop it and let it go. Stop it and let it go. And say a prayer for them. Wish them nothing but happiness. And if they ask you for advice, give them healthy advice. Give them good advice. And remember, balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. Remember, if you have an attitude, be attitude being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, we need those breakdowns for those breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in that comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder around out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Michael Singer. All right. Okay. I am going to read The Untethered Soul. It's by Michael Singer. I like to read from different books, and he helped me with my emotions. And today's message is: if you sit within yourself, you will experience the strength of your inner being, even when your heart feels weak. This is the essence of the path. This is the essence of spiritual life. Once you learn that it's okay to feel inner disturbances and that they can no longer disturb your seat of consciousness, you will be free. Well, this is so interesting. I've been really testing myself. And I said, it's always with the people I love. And the other day I had to speak to my husband. We had to do a heart-to-heart, and I bring him in my one room where he knows I'm serious, and we sit down and we get quiet. And it's really interesting. I was so proud of myself to be able to not lash out and really think about what I was going to say and say it in a way that was so powerful and so profound and so beautiful. And he was able to take it however he needed to take it. And, I love our heart-to-hearts. It just makes us stronger and more profound in our relationship. It really brings our intimacy closer. It makes me love him even more when we have these heart-to-hearts. And I was talking with my grandchildren, and my one grandson, the oldest one, said, "Grandma, I like when you speak the truth. It's better to speak the truth than putting it under the rug." He goes, it's much worse when you lie and then you find out about the truth. And I said, "You're right." And I said, "Do you have any questions for Grandma? I will tell you everything." And a while back, he went to one of my meetings. He loves to go. There's a kid's room. And he was little, and he came home, and he's like, "My grandma, she's an alcoholic. She's this, she's that." And I said, "Recovering." I said, "I have 37 years. And then I started to proceed to explain to him. They want to know your past. They want to know your life. And you know what? When they're ready to hear it, when they're ready to understand it, it's a good thing." And I told him, I said, "I never lied to your dad. When they were young, I took them. They were a part of everything. I think it's important that they know the truth. And none of us are perfect families. We all come from dysfunction. We all have things we're not proud of. We don't have to walk around in shame. We don't have to walk around and apologize. What we do need to do is clean it up and no longer repeat it, so we could be a walking, living, powerful example. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. Two heads are better than one. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow. In 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And if you do love it, share it with 10 other people and have them share it with 10 other people. The more people we help win, the more we win. And remember, I want you to have a marvelous day today. And thank you for listening.